Welcome back. I am JMO Jen, Canna Consult, and I'm here to do a strain review for you. We are taking a look at Durban Poison from Vitacan. So we're going to pop it open. Oh, it smells nice. So I'm getting a little that sweetness and like a chemically skunk coming off of it. We'll see. It's always different. And one of my what I did was I picked up a pre-roll from Vitacan, which if you're trying a new dispensary or trying a new strain, oftentimes you can either pick up a single gram, a little bit, just $15 worth or less. It shouldn't cost more than $15 for a gram of something. Or you can pick up a pre-roll, which is just an already rolled cigarette, and it's kind of like the old school joints. And for those of you who've never seen a pre-roll before, what they've done is they take the paper and they sort of make it into just a slight cone shape, and they put a piece of rolled up thin like card stock or paper, like heavier paper, and they'll fold it into a little zigzag and wrap it around and make it into a little tip. And so the cannabis actually starts like here and goes up. And this one is it a half gram? Yeah, a half a gram. So, and they often come, I've seen pre-rolls in 3 different sizes. They come in a half gram size, they come in a full gram size, which is going to be about this long, and it gets a lot fatter at the end, right? Or sometimes I've seen them in a third of a gram, which is just a little bit smaller than this. And that's more the size of a pin or a smaller joint if you're familiar with old pot culture or weed culture. If not, this is one of the easiest and simple ways. I probably should have made this the easiest way to try smoking cannabis because it's already done for you. But I wanted to show the glass method because I think that's very clean. These are rolled with very high quality papers in Florida. The dispensaries use organic, unbleached, nice papers, not cheap garbage, Anyway, anytime I do either roll a joint or have a nice clean bowl, I like to do what's called a dry pull. And kind of pull air through, and you wouldn't think that you would get such an effect or that you would sort of feel and taste what it's like, but it's a nice way to experience the scent molecules in the cannabis that burn off at a very low temperature, right? Because once it gets ignited, a lot of those terpenes get dissipated into the air. They don't actually come into your lungs with the smoke. So taking a couple of dry pulls in the beginning. Oh, and it's sweet, but it's like a floral sweet. And most of the time I've researched the terpenes in the strain, but I was unable to get battery test results, which I love Vitacan. I love Vitacan. If anyone in tech is watching from Vitacan, love you guys. Make your batch testing like super simple. I mean, your test results, access to your test results, super simple. I got stuck in a loop where it didn't have my product. And I know it's backwards. Like the first thing I noticed was when you put in you go to a page on the website and you put in the lot number and the batch number. Well, on the sticker, it's backwards. So you have to pay attention, make sure that you actually put the lot number in first and then the batch number next, because here the batch number is first and the lot number is next. Little things, silly little things like that. But I would love to help troubleshoot and get that easier, because if you can go and look up the specific batch testing for the cannabis you're consuming, you can learn about maybe why you enjoy this particular strain and then look for that in other strains. You see what I'm saying? It makes it easier to navigate the system if you're not if you don't have these mysteries in your head. Anyway, Durban Poison is what we call a land race strain. It's like one of the pure old school, and who knows if they're even 100% Durban Poison anymore. But what this signifies is probably a closer, cleaner, true sativa, right? It's one of the ones because it's from a port in South Africa. It's closer to the equator, and so these are going to be one of the chill, like it's going to have it's going to have the more Caribbean effect as opposed to the yeah. Anyway, Durban poison. It's got a nice yeah. I get that floral right now, probably because that's the scent molecule that evaporates off at the lowest temperature, right? So when I pull through, I'm pulling some of that terpene in, even though it's not lit yet, and I get a little pepperiness, and it's got it's got. Uh, yeah, it's just real sweet. It's a blend. It's a nice mixture. I wish I had the list of terpenes that it has, but I don't have that for you today. Mm. Oh yeah, that's nice. I taste that like sort of woodsy. Mm. I absolutely love this strain, you guys. This strain has a chill effect. In other words, like that hyper anxiety feeling completely goes away. Like even when I was just enjoying the dry pulls, I started feeling that anxiety in the middle start to melt. But it doesn't make me like slow or drained. It actually stimulates my creativity. I've written papers. I've written workshops. I've done all kinds of cool things using Durbans in the past, and to get to try and have Durban poison specifically. Thank you, Vitacan. Mm, it's very lovely. It's a nice strain. And some sativas they'll be energizing, but they'll still sort of have a head heaviness. And this doesn't do that. This is very clear. I feel focused. It's funny. Durban poison makes me feel normal. Like it makes me feel like a normal human being. I'm watching and waiting for the pain effects. Oh, yeah. Oh man, the flavor of Durban poison. It's got that like not in a bad way. Like I don't want to smoke anything that tastes like soap, right? But it has that sort of clean herbal floral like a little piney like it's got that all around like it just feels clean and it just feels good. Like it's happy. This is a happy strain, definitely. Like long philosophical conversations or cleaning my garage. Like, seriously, I just cleaned my whole room, went through all kinds of stuff. And I have old, I have stuff from like three different businesses that I've stored important parts that I could use to start a business. Like I have all my massage stuff. I have my massage table and my massage chair, and I have my wax pots, and just all of the tools and things, percussion, big vibrating percussion instruments and stuff like that. Um, so I have all that. I have all the stuff from the social club and organization that I ran for like 11 years over in the Tampa area. And so I've been going through and getting rid of more and getting rid of more and getting rid of more. It's like, what am I really going to use again? I mean, this is a lovely strain, I have to say. I love the smell. I love the vibe. It just has this like, it's like instant happy mask. Does that make sense? Durban poison is a very happy strain. It's going to help you sort of settle into yourself, and I don't know, the anxiety goes away. Let me see. My lower back is still a little tight, but I just started using this. So it's almost like the further from your head the ailment is, the longer it takes the cannabis to get there. It makes sense, right? I mean, and what did I do with my ashtray? It was sitting right here. I wonder if it got borrowed. It's literally not here. That's funny. How did I lose my ashtray? You think I have a bunch of junk? I have some papers and like I take notes on index cards. I like to write everything. I have so little actually online. That's why it's difficult sometimes to keep these going, to stay on it and keep producing. Also, we are almost at 10 minutes, and I do want to keep these strain reviews concise so people can get through it quickly and enjoy it. So Vitacan, well done. The terpenes are just, my face is full. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to put this out because right now, and you can do that. You don't have to smoke a bunch at once. Smoke a little bit and put it out. See how you feel. Don't be afraid of the ash. I just licked half of it and rubbed the other half into my hands. Ash is just mineral salts, and it's not going to hurt you. There's nothing dirty or icky, I mean, from cannabis ash. Other ash is different. It depends on what you're burning, but cannabis ash is not going to hurt you. Don't be afraid of it. And like I said, just sip, try a little. And especially if you're new, just starting out, just try a little bit and put it down and be still and pay attention to how you feel and how it makes you feel and how you change. Now, listen, I've enjoyed this Durban poison while I'm sitting all hunched over like this in front of my computer. So I'm really not sure if my back is feeling. Oh yeah. See if I can correct my own back. Oh, yep, I got stuff going back into place. Yep. Okay, so muscle relaxant, check. It's getting my bones back into place, I have to, as I've gotten older, I have to figure out where they go again and get them back where they go and get everything lined up the right way and make sure my tension is gone and everything can flow and work properly. And I get this it's like you can't breathe. My back hurts and it's so tight that you just can't breathe. And I have a really high pain tolerance. So I would say Durban poison is great for pain relief. It's great for daytime use. I'm sure I'm missing things. I feel like I don't have any comparison. I've usually spoken to people and talked about it, but this is a very I find my words fairly easily. It's got all my brain working right again. When I am not medicated, I have trouble. I will stumble and bump into things. I don't use the right words. It's like there's a synapses problem in my brain. When I'm medicated, my thoughts flow, my words flow, my life flows, everything flows. It's, to me personally, cannabis is like the lubricant, and this is like super WD-40 that's not ever going to go away. I love Durban poison. So yeah, give it a try. This was from Vitacan, and I definitely recommend Vitacan. I haven't talked a lot about Vitacan, honestly, because I haven't had as much experience. I got excited with Grow Healthy, the other dispensary that I was talking about, which I still love them. No harm. No, I'm not sponsored and endorsed by anybody. These are just my personal opinions. Just my opinion, Jen. JMO. It's in the title. That's my disclaimer. This is all opinion. Educated opinion. I've been studying cannabis for 25 years. I've been studying aromatherapy for 25 years. I've been studying plant medicine and anecdotal remedies. And I walk outside and people see weeds and I see medicine. Literally, the weeds in the grass. There's this little tiny plant called ipecac, and it's been used forever to induce vomiting if someone eats something or ingests something that is poisonous or toxic, and it's not going to harm them more by coming out, right? You don't want to do that with acids and stuff like that. Certain things, that's why you call poison control. We used to call poison control, they say give them syrup of ipecac. We always had syrup of ipecac. Ipecac is a plant that grows in people's lawns, and they try to kill it with weed killer when it's been medicinally beneficial, and it's not shaped like the grass, so it has to go, right? No. Yeah, so for years, and I love plants, including cannabis. Cannabis is God's plant. It's the most amazing of all, just because of all of the different oils and chemicals and lipids and phytonutrients that it makes. So anyway, see, it's a good strain. Durban poison. If this doesn't sell it, come on, I'm like, my cheeks are already hurting. It's made me so happy. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here and go get some like labor work done because I feel fantastic. Yeah, it does help pain. I feel good. I feel like, when you're younger and you get up in the morning, you stretch and then you're ready to go. Yeah, I feel like that. Like I need a good stretch. I'm definitely gonna keep looking into the terpene profiles, and when I find them and I have better access, and so that I can speak more to the specific tested medicinal qualities of Durban poison, I might update this. Anyway, love you guys. Stay tuned for more strain reviews, more how-tos. If you want me to review a snack or a treat that's healthy and not full of chemicals, I can't do chemicals, no artificial food coloring, no artificial flavors, and it needs to be organic or as close to earth as possible, right? I don't want to get into the real crazy process stuff, but if there's something you want me to try, let me know. I'll give you my honest opinion, that's for sure. I'm not endorsed by anybody, so stay tuned till next time. And like and subscribe and share and all that goodness too. And if you're really, really happy, if you go get some Durban poison and you want to say thanks for the strain review and lead me in the right direction, you can always send me a donation for the dispensary fund. It's a Cash App $Master Michelle, which is kind of confusing. Oh my goodness, do we have chats? Let me get up here. Who came in and said hello? Hello, there he is. Right now we're reviewing, and that was at 11:33. How long ago were you? I'm so sorry if I just caught you. If you're still here, my friend, I am enjoying Durban poison. Let's light that back up again, because this is a fun strain. This turned into like a 20-minute long review. I might do it again and do a quick review of Durban poison just for people that want a quick one. But you know what? Hey, welcome in. This is Durban poison. Do you see my energy? Holy cow. I should stop now because I have enough energy to go and do. It just tastes so good. It's really nice. It isn't. If you don't like the funk, like the cheesy, rotten smelling, or skunky smelling, if you don't like that part of cannabis, I do. I like all the parts. If you don't like that, definitely try the Durban poison, because it's not an umami sort of thick taste. It's more flowery and lovely and light. There's a little pepperiness too, though. It's that spicy. It's that sabanine. How do you say it? Sabanine. And you take the draw, right? Or you bring it back out. If you very slowly let it seep from your nose and through your mouth. It's kind of like wine tasting when you swirl that wine around, right? And you can get like that peppery coating on your tongue, spicy a little bit, not hot. It's not uncomfortable. It's just sort of an essence, the peppery essence. And then you get the sort of sweet, that sort of sweet plant, florally kind of herbal. It's a sweet herbal. No, I'm sorry. It's a sweet floral herbal, because it's mostly a green. It's like a green, but it's flowery and it's happy. It's a very nice strain for sure. and it has a peacefulness. Like you feel peaceful and you feel happy and floaty a little, but not like you want to drift off. Like I want to go do something. Like I want to go explore in the woods, or I'm gonna go write some hypnosis scripts. I want to go trim my backyard and create my. I have like my grill area that's just kind of sitting there because the bougainvillea has grown over. So like I want to go out and trim that now and put the table together and um, get my outside area pretty for the summer, like when it's too hot. And then my head goes, wait, I can put in some posts along where the new ginormous monster of a passion vine is growing from, and direct those vines all up over the top and make a sort of pergola, a covered, which will cut the heat in the summertime tremendously because the breeze will blow through, but it'll be covered with green. And then the passion vines grow overhead and the fruit is right over your head. So you don't have to I don't think it grows very well in the just growing wild. Like I think passion vines need to be trimmed back and cultivated to make really good fruit. So if I trim them back and cultivate them to the pergola overhead, it'll make really nice fruit. And it'll shade the area. And then I'll probably build a little deck under the pergola because it's kind of sandy right there. See, this is good weed. This is a very nice strain of medicine. What do you use, Various? Said hello, beautiful granny. That was one of the most. That was one of the most beautiful things. My little great nephew, James. He's my actual natural sister's grandson. So he's my nephew's son. And he came up to me and said, "Can I call you Grandma?" And I was like, "Baby, you can call me anything you want. I love you so much." Like, it touched my heart. Like, he wanted to call me Grandma. I'm like, I'm your aunt. I'm your great aunt. Like, you could call me, I'm your great aunt, but you could call me anything you want. Like, yeah, great aunt is weird, but aunt, like Aunt Jen or Aunt Fairy, like, that's usually what the kids call me. Aunt Fairy. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna save this. That's really good, and it's a nice, like, that's the thing about high quality and the test results. People are like, oh, the THC, are you just a stoner? You're just looking to get high? No. It's not just the THC that you look at in the test results. It has to do with the terpenes, the scent molecules, and how they line up, which one's on top and which one's on bottom. It gives you an idea of what effect that strain or variety of cannabis is going to have. And then you can look at terpenes from on another strain, and you can kind of gauge, say, oh yeah, these are the same scent molecules that I liked the last time I really liked a strain, so I will probably really like this. Yeah, it's how to navigate, and I'm trying to break it down and make it easy for you guys. But anyway, Durban Poison is an amazing strain. I adore it. Vitacan, go check them out. Stewart Crew, like, there's just this love vibe. They're just like, like, they're your big sisters and they're gonna help you. Like, that's the vibe I got off of the place. It was very cool like that. So definitely, if you are in the Treasure Coast area, check out Vitacan Stewart. Shout out to them. Brittany, I think she runs the place. I don't know. I'm usually so excited when I go in there because I'm not very medicated that because I have to drive there and drive home. So I try not to, I have to really make sure that I'm in no way affected on the outside by cannabis. And so I use my meds a little differently. I'm very microdosed just so that I cannot have road rage and stuff like that. And then go and take care of business. So I'm always kind of hyper when I'm in there. Yeah, I tend to ramble anyway, y'all know. Anyway, don't forget you're a spiritual being having a physical experience. When you look at life from that perspective, you just kind of go, oh, yeah, cool. Like it changes everything. An agreement is manifestation. So let's have an agreement. We're all gonna agree that goodness always wins and evil is always exposed. Yeah. Amen, right? And happiness is in your perception. Any given moment in time, if you look around, you can find 100 things to complain about, to fuss, and the word, the B word, about, nag and complain, and you can just focus on that. You can do that anytime. You can stop and you can look around and you can have all kinds of negative things around you, right? But at the very same moment in time, that same split second in time and place, you can look around and find a million things to be grateful for or amused by. I mean, be amused by it and be grateful for the entertainment, right? Anyway, don't forget you're a spiritual being having a physical experience. And all the goodness ascends and returns to the goodness and light. All the light. It's light. It's in light that light exists, right? It's all good. So, yeah, definitely go check out Durban Poison. It makes you philosophical too. Spewing truth. You can't handle the truth. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today for this strain review. This turned into a longer one. I'm going to have to do a quick one. Catch some more folks. All right. Sweet. Thanks for the texts and messages, too. Let's see. Oh, it's telling me. Hide that. Stop it. Let's see. What other captions do I have to remind people I am? If you would like to send me a message, you can do so on Instagram. I need to incorporate Facebook, I believe. I'm on Twitch, Master Michelle FL. And you can always drop me a chat in my YouTube, JMO, Can Consult with JMO Jen. If you're not watching from YouTube right now, you can go to YouTube, and in any of the comments on my videos, I am still keeping an eye on those. I'm not that popular yet, so I'm not overwhelmed. All right, peace. If you know anybody who might be interested in understanding and not being afraid of cannabis, let me know. Send them this way. I'm happy to help. Peace.